Thank you for joining me today. I just want to go over a couple of the websites that I use to look at information about cryptocurrencies and what is going on in the cryptocurrency market. And so I'm just going to go over a couple things. And I know that for those who have already been in crypto for a while, you may be already familiar with these sites, and others who may be new to crypto, this may be good information for you. And so one of the websites that is commonly referred to by a lot of YouTubers and other individuals that are in cryptocurrencies is CoinMarketCap.com. CoinMarketCap.com shows that there are currently about 8,660 cryptocurrencies that are active right now, and pretty much those are the ones that they are listing on their website. I know that there has been some changes made in the last couple of years where CoinMarketCap has been bought by Binance, which is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world now. Though it's relatively new since 2018, it has great credibility. I enjoy Binance, and it has Binance.com and then Binance US. But yeah, so Binance has bought CoinMarketCap.com, and it really changed the amount of information that's been provided, as well as expanded the amount of currencies that have been listed or assets that have been listed on this website. So a couple of things I just kind of want to go over here is I hope that you can see the finger deal, but I just want to show a couple things. So it shows the currencies. It shows that there are different types of exchanges that you can look at based on what all you're trying to do, or what kind of, really what type of transactions you want to make. Okay, it has an opportunity for you to create your own portfolio that you're doing, or a watch list of different assets that you're very interested in. Also has an opportunity to buy Bitcoin, and then even have a tab so that you can learn about different assets that are available, as well as some other things about cryptocurrency. And so this is where you learn about a particular asset, and then you likely receive a portion of those assets in a small amount for your time. One of the things that people often talk about is the market cap, okay, the cryptocurrency market cap. And this year, we have recently gone over $1.5 trillion in the total cryptocurrency market cap. And that is wonderful, because at the peak of the all-time high in 2017 bull run, it was still less than $1 trillion. I believe it made it to about 700 million. So just under the $1 trillion mark. And so this is definitely a great feat for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And then as you come over a little further, you can see that we have the Bitcoin dominance, and then also the Ethereum dominance. And the reason why they mentioned those two is because Bitcoin was the first digital asset that was created, then called a cryptocurrency. So it was the first cryptocurrency that was created and started trading in 2009, just after the economic downturn of 2008. And so then after that was Ethereum. Ethereum has made it to, actually Ethereum was made a little bit later, but it has grown such great popularity in the cryptocurrency market because of its ability to have smart contracts built on top of it. So other agreements stating that once these agreements are met, transfer of funds can be had, or even business agreements or contracts that are being met and that can be held up to. So that was massive. And since then, other projects have been able to build up on these smart contracts versus the Bitcoin blockchain. Individuals are not able to build upon the Bitcoin blockchain. They're only able to do what are called hard forks, or forks of the Bitcoin blockchain. And so Ethereum is definitely a pioneer in that arena where other projects are able to be built on top of Ethereum, under the Ethereum blockchain. And so as you see, we have Bitcoin as the #1 cryptocurrency, and these are definitely ranked by market cap and other factors that play in, but it's first allocated by market cap within the cryptocurrency arena, and so the cryptocurrency world, market. And so Bitcoin is #1. We have Ethereum. Cardano just recently took the 3rd spot of it, and Cardano has been making some massive moves this year. Toward December or so, Cardano was even as low as 5, even 3 cents in the midst of the bear market of cryptocurrency. And so to see that it has made it up to $1.23, and the objective of Cardano is actually to overrun or to replace what Ethereum is doing. And so we'll have to see how that works out. There are a couple people who were from the same team that kind of split apart and began to do this other piece. And so it's really interesting to see what all is taking place in the cryptocurrency market and digital assets, because the world is going to a digital platform. Everything will be digitized, and everything will be monetized and tokenized from every aspect of our lives. And as we are seeing the transition of technological advancements and what it is doing to our world and to our economy, we need to begin to educate ourselves regarding this shift and see how we can be on the forefront instead of being the last person in this line. And so that's why I really felt it was, I thought it would be very valuable just to share this little bit of information. Okay, so Tether is, Binance coin is based off, as we stated, the Binance exchange, but it also has its own blockchain smart contracts where other projects have been able to build on it, and it has been proven to be faster than the Ethereum blockchain. So the amount of gas fees is one of the things that is major, that has been a greater hindrance for the Ethereum project, and that the transaction fees are high because of the amount of transactions that can take place per second. And so Binance Chain has been able to definitely overrun that, and a lot of projects are also being built on the Binance Chain. Binance has done a dramatic run up as well. Even within the last month, I believe that it has done a 300 or 400% run up since then. Tether is actually a stable coin, and it's pegged to the US dollar. So occasionally it may, as you see, run about 99, blah, 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 close to $1. Sometimes it may even go a little over $1 and maybe say like $1.005 or something like that. So Polkadot is another type of blockchain, kind of like the Ethereum or the Binance, and other platforms or other projects are also being built on the Polkadot. But I won't go through all of these. I just wanted to kind of show you some of these things that apply. Now I'm just going to come back up here and then kind of just go over a couple of things that it's showing. So it's showing the current price, and then you get to see what type of price action it's had for the day within the last 24 hours, and then also 7 days. It shows the current market cap, and that's what determines its placement within the list on this website. And then its current volume and the circulating supply. So for example, we'll just kind of go into Bitcoin really quickly, okay, and show you what the significance of this circulating supply is. So it just kind of gives some information. Bitcoin's market cap, we're sitting at quite a bit, okay. Quite a bit. And then it shows even over a trillion there. So this is 900.8 billion in there. So it's circulating supply, though, is what I wanted to talk about. So the circulating supply is 18 million. So 18 million of the is in circulation versus its max supply, which is 21 million. And the purpose of this is that after that 21 million has been mined and distributed out into the ecosystem, there will be no more that will be made. And so that is a finite number. And that is actually what gives Bitcoin and other crypto assets, depending on what their max supply is and their circulating supply. That is what gives it its value, due to its the deflationary mechanism that is in it by demand and supply. Okay, so I just wanted to show that aspect. And then the other thing that it shows is a little bit of a chart for 7 days. Okay. Another thing this website shows is derivatives. Okay, kind of gives an example of the different pairings that are available for different derivatives that are available within the crypto market. And then we have DeFi, which is finance, decentralized finance. And then there are different coins or assets that fall under this category. And that's dealing with a lot of, oh my God, all kinds of things that are taking place in the financial world with it, whether it be lending or essentially just another type of banking. And then you have some that even are listed. So like Uniswap is actually an exchange where you can actually purchase cryptocurrency assets, as well as do some yield farming, which we'll get into and show you a little bit later. But on Uniswap, sometimes assets are listed on there that aren't listed, say maybe here or elsewhere, where they hadn't really come out into the mainstream, let's say knowledge band, I guess, but so they haven't really launched, but they're in pre-launch, but they're available on Uniswap for things. And then they'll sometimes get listed on larger exchanges or larger websites like this. It is a big deal. The next one is the Polkadot ecosystem. And like I stated, Polkadot has things that's built on it. So then it'll have all the listings of different assets or different projects that have built on the Polkadot blockchain. There's something called non-fungible tokens, non-fungible assets, and these are the tokens that are built on, or that are considered to be associated with non-fungible tokens or non-fungible assets and collectibles. And one of the things that are taking place with the non-fungibles is things like, I don't know if any of you all remember, like trading cards or things of that sort, were collectible cards, or even artwork, shoes, cars, different things can be auctioned off or even listed almost like an eBay. And then the value is actually being held in a cryptocurrency token. And so this is definitely something that's on the rise, something to keep your eye on. Okay. The next one is the Binance Smart Chain Eco. And I kind of told you a little bit about Binance and how other projects are being built on it. This is something major. They're doing a really great job. And they also do some financing for a few projects as well. Another very interesting aspect of the cryptocurrency market is being able to actually provide liquidity, or essentially lending your cryptocurrencies to the liquidity pool, so that funds are constantly in the ecosystem. And as a result of doing that, you're able to receive a bounty or a interest rate for holding it. So I'll just scroll down and show you some of the things that they have. So as you're seeing, there are different ones, and they're showing the different pools. So this is on Venus, and it says that it's based on the Binance Smart Chain. And so these are different if you kind of look just over here by my picture here, you see the APY that they have. So the yearly interest rate that you are earning on the lending of your asset for that liquidity pool. Okay, and they kind of lock it up. So one of the things I wanted to show you is, look, we're talking about 76%, but come down a little further. So one of the other things it mentions is an impermanent loss. Is there an impermanent loss that that could happen as a result of? And on these, they're saying no. Okay, and now we come down though. I want to show you where there are some higher ones. So cake. Cake is one that's there. It has 118% that you can earn in a year. I want to come down a little further because now we're starting to see, look, impermanent loss. We have a high risk, okay? High risk of impermanent loss. Come down. All right, there was a couple where, look at this one, Pancake Swap, DAI to the Binance chain. And so what you would do is you would deposit or, send your asset to this contract, and then as it holds it, it begins to pay you one of these pairs back that you'll receive yearly. And I mean, per day actually. So you have 0.88% that you will receive each day in one of these assets for each time that you do. And then as you see, it gets higher. So it just depends on which asset or which pool you are lending your money to, lending your crypto assets to, in order to provide for that liquidity. And so this is a really nice feature, but then I must say that there's also some risk that comes along with it, because if the asset doesn't do well, it affects the amount of money that's being put into that particular project, which then affects the value of the tokens that you're receiving as a result of holding it. So, okay, that's all for CoinMarketCap. Actually, there's other things to show, but I think I've spent quite a bit of time on it. I guess before I do go, though, I will show you one more thing that I really like about this is being able to look at the rankings. Okay, and I just kind of want to mention the rankings. Okay, so it shows how you can do Bitcoin. You can do it this way, or you can go by, excuse me, you can change it by the volume. Okay, what's the highest volume that's moving in this time, and then it'll kind of go by the chronological order on that. All right, another thing that you can do is recently added. Sometimes people use these to see what are the new coins that just came out. And so this is another way to kind of see some of the things that's moving. I want you to be careful though, because sometimes new coins get listed on exchanges or on certain websites, or sometimes people just go for the most newest coin that was listed or token asset that was listed. And what ends up happening is that it jumps really high in price. And sometimes in crypto, we call that a pump and dump. Sometimes it'll be listed and people will push that price up really high. Why? Because it doesn't have that much volume. And so the volume of money that's being pushed into this project or pushed into this asset for the moment can cause it to go up really high. And then the next moment, if you didn't pull your profits out, you end up with nothing and you're left holding an asset that has devalued. And so I just want to show you that though, but it's really neat to see the different assets that are being listed. And as you see, these have come, as of today. And then one of the things I was showing you is like the blockchain that it was built upon. So Deja, I don't want to mess that name up, but the ticker is DJV. It was created on the Tron blockchain. And then you have Shadows that was built on the Ethereum blockchain. And you also have one that's built on the Binance blockchain. So that's really cool. Just, you know, something else to show you. So then the other one I like to use, though, the other cryptocurrency listing website that I like to look at is CoinGecko. And the reason why I like CoinGecko is because it actually provides a little bit of information that I wasn't used to seeing on crypto, on CoinMarketCap when I used to use it more frequently. But as I see, a lot of things have changed with it. But CoinGecko kind of does the same thing. It kind of has some of the same information that that CoinMarketCap has. Okay. One of the things I like about CoinGecko is I can go to search and it'll kind of pull up a few things to think about. So it shows the trending. Sometimes trending may also be coins that are moving, and so people are looking them up quite a bit. Okay, and so I really like that that search piece. And so I look up a few things that I may hear about, somebody talking about a few things on what type of assets may be moving, or what the hottest new tokens or coins will be for the next month. And they always change, and it just kind of depends on the YouTuber. So I would say definitely kind of weigh out some of the information that they're saying. Some do have a great following, and so that price can move quite a bit once these personalities mention that. Just simply mentioning the asset will cause it to go up sometimes. So you have to be careful on that, because people really do take their advice, and some of them are spot on, and others, I mean, it's none of us know exactly where the market's going, because it's a market, it goes up and down, but we can kind of see some trends. Okay, so CoinGecko, though, one of the other things I like, I'm just going to kind of go into one of them. So I'm going to show you one of the things I like about CoinGecko. Here, let's go over here. We're going to pick Flow. I'm just going to show you something here. So Flow, it kind of gives some information about the current price. I like that it has the website, which CoinMarketCap also has that website. I like this, the chart that they already provide. So they provide a chart that kind of tell you what has happened in the last hour, 24, 7 days, 14, and it goes a little further. Okay, so I like that aspect of it as well. I like how it kind of gives just kind of this information. It just pretty much just gives you a snapshot of this coin, okay? And then another thing it does is I just clicked on the markets tab. And so it's telling me all the different places that I can buy this coin, okay? And then of course it's got some historical data that will let you know the prices that it was on different days, okay? So I'll just go back to that overview, because I really feel that the overview really gives a nice amount of information on there. I'm going to scroll down a little bit further here. All right, so it tells you about this coin. I like that. I like how it just kind of gives you an overview of the trading volume in the last 24 hours, what it's doing. It's showing a little bit of technical analysis information based off of TradingView. That's cool. Just kind of letting you know where the technical indicators are saying that it may be, but it just kind of gives you a bit of information about what it's doing. Now this here, it says investors for this one, for Flow, includes large backers such as Andreessen Horowitz. He's a name that we're used to hearing in the crypto market. He's doing big things on Union Square Ventures. I may have to look a little further into this one. Actually, I hadn't even seen it before. The Digital Currency Group, that's big too. And so these are big venture capitalists that end up investing into quality. They usually back quality crypto projects. And so when you see certain names like this one, like Digital Currency Group, it should kind of raise some flags and say, ooh, let me look into it, see what's happening, because big money usually follows big money. And so that's just a hint for you guys. Okay, I think that's all that I'm going to really show, that I really wanted to touch on here. As I stated, I really did like Oh, that's why it's an NFT. That's good to know too. Okay, so one of the other things that I like though was this right here, how it just, at first we tapped um, on the different exchanges that are available, but this one is kind of telling, hey, here are some of the exchanges you can use, and this is, it says how recent a trade has been made with this particular asset. That's good information because sometimes this information can be a couple days or whatever. And then I just kind of tell you, hey, that may not be the exchange I want to get it from, okay? And then you'll also know whether or not that exchange is available um, for your country. Of course, a lot of people do use VPNs. Um, Virtual privacy networks to kind of mask their location so that they're able to use exchanges that they otherwise wouldn't be able to use within their country. But those are just little tidbits that are used in the crypto currency market. I hope this has been very helpful for you. If it has, please do drop me a like and leave a comment down in the comment sections. I'm still learning quite a bit, but I tell you what, this 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 market is just very exciting. We're in the middle of a bull run. Many of us have already gone through the bear market for 2 years. And so to see these assets move like they are, and the monies that we have invested in the projects that we like begin to yield the results that we want, and crypto is just getting started. So you're at a great place and a great time, and just be excited about what's coming. We're all going to win. See you later.